Equality matters. It's not to be rationed. It's not to have exceptions. It's for all of us.
Then how in the hell can you say that it's only for you?
Right.
How?
You're asking me?
Yes. How can you say that?
I'm doing a documentary on full marriage equality, so I'm getting both sides.
Well, see, I mean, you don't have no sign on you, so I didn't
No,
know.
but I love
I
that
asked you,
you're
was you
pissed
part
off.
of that?
But I want this. This is great.
Okay.
There is no place in this country for hate.
We try to come from a position of love and from a position of respect.
I don't know when the love of God switched to a hate thing.
You're a hater.
There's nothing hateful about this.
It's wrong, you know.
All discrimination is wrong. All discrimination.
And God's standard says that's wrong, and so that's what I have to go on.
Because they think it's wrong, and it's perfectly fine in any way.
You are naked. This is wrong.
But again, I think we've got to be careful about demonizing people who don't agree with us 100%.
Right, to know why people aren't with us, what really is going on, working in their brains and their hearts that's keeping them from supporting us on this issue.
Eventually, though, it will get there. It just needs time, like everything else. It just needs time to get there.
You can see just how quickly the barriers are coming down, and it's my hope we'll have marriage equality very soon.
Will we see full marriage equality in our lifetime?
Absolutely.
It's a matter of time. It really is a matter of time.
Will we see same-sex marriage in this decade? Most likely so.
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think it'll turn around. It's just a matter of time.
My hope is that, within the next decade, we will see full marriage equality across the board.
Definitely we'll see gay marriage within the next 15 years.
Every state that passes it, every time the issue's brought up, we're making progress.
I don't think so.
Something to hope for. It's something to work for, but
We'll get there one day, but not soon.
So one day I'm really hoping to get married to the man that I love.
There are so many people that are impacted every single day by not being able to be married as same-sex couples.
The other side says, hey, you have domestic partnership. Why do you need to get married? Why do you need to redefine our image of marriage as between a man and a woman?
They don't know why marriage is important to us. They think domestic partnership is enough.
but it's not enough. We need full marriage equality.
Why is it that everybody's fighting for same-sex marriage? Isn't domestic partnership enough?
We want the government to say you're not wrong and you're not less than.
We just want to be able to visit our partners in the hospital. We want to be able to have our money go to our partners after we die.
Things like pension benefits, Social Security benefits, visitation rights.
I actually went to a hospital and found out for real that it's true that I cannot be with my partner because we are officially not together.
We don't want to have to, do all this other stuff that straight people don't have to do just to protect our relationships.
Domestic partnership is like premier economy,
And marriage is like first class.
Jesus Christ is your only hope.
My God loves me very, very much just the way I am. And, we have a great relationship, so.
We don't find one example of two men ever married in the Bible. We don't find one example of two women.
And if God loves everybody, what's wrong with loving somebody that happens to be a female? I don't get it.
And to me, if we don't stop it then, you're going to have men wanting to marry their mothers.
And how could you even say what religion's rules are right?
You have every right to believe anything you want to.
God never makes a mistake.
God's love is for all.
But that doesn't mean that homosexuals and lesbians should go out and get married and that God approves.
All people should be given the same marriage rights because God made us all and loves us all for who we are.
You know what? That's your opinion.
If someone believes in God, I think that if he or she saw what was going on, I think that he would accept it.
And it is my goal to get their attention and to preach what God is going to do when they meet the same God.
I'm very curious as to why people are so opposed to gay marriage when God accepts all his children.
If you believe in God, God loves all people. So we should all be brothers, and
they don't understand that.
When God says not to do something, it's for a particular reason. It's not because he's an old fuddy-duh.
I've been interviewing the protesters for about 5 or 6 years. I feel that I've developed, I'd say, a little bit of a friendship with these guys because I can appreciate that they truly feel they're doing something good and that they truly care about people not going to hell. That's what they believe. What about people who are gay, live a gay lifestyle, but haven't told their parents, their brothers or sisters? What's your advice to them? Even though it was for the documentary, I was asking for my own advice. What's your advice to somebody who wants to thinking about coming out and is scared? I wanted to know, how do you come out to your family? And about 3 years ago, I came out to my parents.
The biggest way that we can make that change happen is to come out to all of our friends and family and tell them our stories.
We're standing in front of these guys here, and they don't want gay people to get married. What are your thoughts on full marriage equality?
It's a civil right, and it should be extended to everybody.
But I don't think it should be taken to a vote because that's tyranny of the majority. It's a civil right, just like any other civil right. You should be able to marry your partner.
Marriage equality is about fairness.
Like, I don't understand how I'm living in a time where things aren't equal. I just think it's unbelievable.
We want what straight people have been getting for decades, nothing more, nothing less, just equal rights.
And it doesn't matter who you love, it's equal rights for all people.
I mean, this is really a human rights issue, really.
Yes.
I pay taxes like everyone else.
If you pay taxes, I should be able to get married. Then don't take my money anymore.
Because I'm paying taxes to put people's kids through school, I should have the same rights to get married, to live the life that I want to live.
I've been privileged to be part of the civil rights battle for the people who are gay and lesbian, who will not suffer and allow themselves to be the victims of discrimination anymore.
You can't just sit back and watch people, degrade us, it's not right.
Because the government says it's okay. It's okay. You can't get married, you're less than.
I think everyone, the gay community, the straight community, everyone needs to continue to push for just the humanity of having equal rights.
That if we're ever going to win equality for all, it is time to stop asking for crumbs and to start demanding equality from the federal government.
So people need to get involved. They need to get involved in organizations who are pulling us together and fighting this fight.
But like anything, it's worth fighting for. Love is worth fighting for. Being married to someone you want to be with and be committed with and fight for, it's worth it.
What can each of us do right now?
We're going to go out there and not shut up.
As long as we are free and have free speech, we're going to come out here and stomp it down and make sure that we get what we want.
No matter what happens in your life, you keep striving towards that and you never give up.
No civil rights movement has ever lost. It's not a matter of if we'll win, it's a matter of when we're going to win. And I promise you, we're going to win.
And I think in a fairly short order, we'll look back on the time when we didn't have equality and wonder what were people thinking.
They really can't hold back the tide of history because this tsunami of equal rights is coming and it cannot be stopped.